is Kim Gonzales, and we are the Extreme Tour. And today we were in Battleground, Washington. I am one of the logistics managers for the road staff out on the Extreme Tour team. And this is actually our second year coming to Battleground, Washington. And it came out of a really funny, interesting situation last year, to where we met our current host at a festival last year at another city in Washington. She came up to our team and was just asking how her city can get involved with the Extreme Tour. And so we talked to her and realized that we had an opening coming up shortly in the schedule for last year, and we wanted to do something. And she was totally open to doing that. And so we ended up at the Battleground Skate Park last September, and we actually just did an acoustic kind of pop-up style event at the skate park, which was amazing because it also completely downpoured rain the entire time that we were out there. So we couldn't have even had a sound system if we wanted to. So last year we had an amazing time, and then we were brought back this year, and just the difference is incredible. I mean, there was over 500 people at the skate park today, which just blew everyone's mind. I mean, at one point we had at least 50 people signed up for skate comp, scooter comp, BMX comp. The competition lasted 4 hours, which is pretty insane. It was really awesome. But one thing that stood out to me today was part of what I do is help put some little prize packs together for our comp winners, and I like to do kind of funny, out-of-the-box trophies that don't really have value, but do have value just because they're oddball enough. So we were not allowed to give out any sort of food or beverage because we didn't have like that kind of permit, and a lot of times I do food trophies just because whatever. So apparently Washington is known for their evergreen trees, so we had an idea to get those pine tree air fresheners. I was like, okay, I could write like first place scooter, first place BMX, or whatever. So I went to like 6 different stores trying to find these silly little air fresheners, and I finally found them, and they were like $12. And I was like, why in the world are they that expensive? So I bought them, I spent the money, even though I was not sure why I was spending so much money on air fresheners that really don't matter. So I spent money that really probably shouldn't have spent, but I was like, well, I feel like this matters. And so I get back to the skate park, and I'm putting all the prize packs together, and I'm writing, first place, second place, and a couple of the volunteers we had were just looking at me like, what are you doing? And it was just really funny because I was like, it's just something I do. And so we announced the skate comp winners and the scooter comp winners and all of that. And we had specifically set aside a prize for one of the younger riders who maybe didn't qualify to win something, but we really wanted to call them out because they tried. And so we had a little prize pack with like a CD and a bracelet and some pins and then the little air freshener. And lo and behold, this little kid named Joey received a Spirit Award for scooter riding, and he actually got a pair of grips that were donated by another member of the community in the skate park, and he just wanted to help in some way and wanted it to go to someone who deserved it. So he had grips, air freshener, a couple things, cool, just something to recognize him. He's only 10. And so after the event, his mom came up to me, and we had met actually earlier that day. I hadn't seen them at all, though, so I didn't even know that they were there. But she came up to me and just told me how just glad she was that we were here for her son. Her son had a really hard school year, got bullied. Actually, she told me the last day of school he was ready to just be done. Not done with school, but done with life. And to hear that from a mom of a 10-year-old was just really heartbreaking. The amount of bullying that he experienced and the depression and anxiety that a child was experiencing that would make them want to take their own life at that age and not see any sort of hope in their future just really hit me. And so we were talking about that and how just him being here and getting called out for a Spirit Award in front of, I mean, almost 500 people, like that's a lot of people, especially when you're 10, just really made his day. Some of his friends were there cheering him on, and so she was just remarked on how much confidence he had and how there was an excitement in him. And the one thing that she mentioned, that he would not only remember just this experience forever, but he would hold on to his air freshener forever. His little pine tree Spirit Award. That was just one of those little air fresheners that hang and dangle in your window, and I just wrote on it with a Sharpie. And I didn't know why I was buying them. Didn't know why I was spending money on something that was so trivial. And just for that specific thing to be called out by his mom, it was just one of those really funny things that happen that you don't know why you do what you do until it comes around full circle. And so I just wanted to share that with you and let you know that the little things matter. So again, my name is Kim Gonzales. We are the Extreme Tour 2019 in Battleground, Washington. And it isn't love if it has no cost. $12.98. Just kidding.